Let's run her back, dude. Maybe the mics hopefully picked up the videos we shot before this one.
Hard start.
We're the Bourbon Junkies. Welcome back. This is a collection video of our current collection because you guys have asked for this over at least 3 people have asked for this video.
In a couple different mediums.
We did this video, I don't know, I'll put the date on the screen. It was almost a year ago-ish.
Yeah.
It was in the old setup in the old building. We probably have 400 and change bottles right now. I'll put that on the screen too. At some point I'll count them. So,
it's gonna say 400 and change.
Now it can't. Now out of spite it can't.
He's gonna make up a number.
Needless to say, the collection's grown a lot. You guys have been a big part of that happening.
Absolutely.
And listen, we got to review stuff, and then some of the stuff has grown because we enjoy it, or we like that kind of whiskey.
Yeah.
Maybe
so a lot of what you guys see that's changing is right here.
Yeah.
So we figured we'd start on the opposite wall of what you guys can't see.
Sure. All right.
So on that side.
This side, we got a Black Panther, and then basically the light sits here because Sean's pale and we need lighting.
Oh, good catch.
All right, well.
With the cat.
We need new lighting is what I meant to say. So this actually is, these are shelves that have been put up very recently. This one, we needed more shelf space because we're basically out all the time. Now we actually have a little bit of free shelf space, which is kind of nice, but these bottles are all like, these were all doubled up on the shelves that you see behind us in the normal videos. So these are bottles that have just been moved. There was a cabinet, a whiskey cabinet in the old video, and something you guys never saw, but it's on the other side of this wall. These were all taken out of the cabinet. The cabinet kind of held like a lot of the whiskey that we never drank or don't really enjoy that much, or flavored whiskeys. So that's what these two are at the moment, basically. This is, we just don't have space. So some of these shelves, not all of them, some of them are just kind of random bourbons, stuff like that. Sean will show you the other side.
All right, so now we've got the side that I stand in front of with the light to make Dan look less pale. Yep, we just gotta move this little feller. Oh yeah, that's definitely still plugged in too. So on this side, we just have more bottles that were also in that exact same cabinet that was over there. These are a lot of the bottles that are either really old, or these are probably some of the first bottles we ever started with too. And or bottles that we just don't want to drink, I guess.
That's pretty accurate, dude.
It's mostly that. We still have one shelf in reserve. There's gonna be some bottles that'll be coming out of the back, probably into the foreground. You guys won't see it. It'll eventually change, but everything will be nicely organized.
So this shelf, this corner, this is I think the prettiest corner for photos because both walls are covered in shelves, but this whole setup right here is the rye shelf, or the rye setup. We got the High West shelf. We got some Redwood Empire, some Pinhook. We got the fancy stuff up top, the Owls and the Willet, Alberta Premium, you know, that kind of stuff. We got some Michters up there. This stuff is just another bunch of random whiskeys. So we got a bunch of Angels up there, turned sideways due to shelf space restrictions. It's not in frame.
No.
This is all a bunch of random bourbon. For these 3, I'd say, random bourbon, random things and such. Bottles that kind of fit together. Obviously the Angels collection up there, some Orphan Barrels, some Blood Oath stuff right here. And then these are kind of like one-off bottles at this point. Like these aren't, we just don't have a different place to put these. Then we got Irish and Canadian and finished all in one shelf. And then Scotch all in one shelf. The Scotch shelf actually used to fit with the Irish really well because I have like 5 bottles of Irish whiskey. Sean has some at his place. And then I started buying Scotch and peated Scotch and stuff. I don't know why. And because peated Scotch is fucking amazing. So then the Scotch shelf grew. So then we ran out of space. So these are still doubled up a little bit. But, you know, we got the Parker's Heritage, the Orange Curacao. Don't buy it. And then we got Barrel Dovetail, which is actually really good, hiding behind it so nobody drinks that. But yeah, this shelf is just a culmination of bourbons and finished whiskeys and stuff like that. It's just stuff that doesn't really fit anywhere else at this point. One of the things we probably have the least space for is just normal, everyday, like average bourbons, I guess. So then we got the rye shelf right here, which the shelves don't necessarily matter, except the top shelf is like, I would call it the fancy shelf, as if you were in a bar. So we got the Owls up there, we got a Willet up there, an Alberta Premium, which is fantastic. The Lot 40, a bunch of Michters, a High West shelf basically. little redwood pinhook. And then, yeah, the thing is wherever stuff kind of fits outside of that stuff, it's kind of where we live, so.
All right, so that brings us to the bottles you normally see. These ones, these are some of our favorites. These are the hitter bottles. These are the bottles that are either really expensive, really hard to get, really special to us. That's just kind of how it goes. Then dropping down a little bit, we just got some family bottles. We got 4 of the Woodford Reserves. We got the decanter series so far. The Fitz decanters, we don't have the 14 because, well, we don't live anywhere near to get that. But we get the other 4. And then we had the Wild Turkey, the Masters. Those, the only one we're missing is the Australian one, which we're never gonna get that anyway. So, we have most expensive and we got least expensive. You can probably see most of them. And I don't know how they made their way to the main attraction of our set, but they made her there. We could probably replace some bottles on there, but whenever we want to have a nice cheap drink, it's usually where we go. All right, moving on over. Mash Bill 2. We don't have to say much more about that. It's just the family Mash Bill 2. Somehow some Wild Turkey also made it on there because of the same size bottles, and we needed bottles that fit that shelf right there. We got some pretty ones up there. They kind of all just flow together. Some more hitters, because I mean, those got to be in frame. Why not? These realistically just be behind us because of how much we talk about how much we love this entire row series. You got all the Old Foresters, a little bit of Kentucky all sneaking on there, a little Saffel. Down here, we had the whole Weller line at one point in time. We killed the 12 on our last video that we had done with the Weller line. Other than that, we got that chilling down there. And then some more basically same function bottles that kind of fill in this shelf.
All right, so now we got the barrel proof shelf. Listen, all the shit that was on the table and every other shot, we're working on stuff. All right, you get it. So anyways, the barrel proof shelf, this row started as MGP only up here. So you got MGP from the left all the way to the Bell Mead. Obviously now there's an Ezra 7, a Jack Daniels, and then St. Cloud. Under that we got a bunch of Stag Juniors, obviously, some of our favorite whiskey on the planet. And then the Jefferson's Oceans, we got an 80 Laws 4-grain cast strength from CO, I believe. Elijah Craig barrel proof. Got a couple Eleanors over there from going to Texas last year. Some more Texas whiskey. We got a barrel bourbon back here that we never drink. And then down here, just more barrel proofs. We got some Bookers. We used to have like 5 Bookers, but a few of them are gone. We don't really buy the Booker series anymore. Actually, there used to be like 4 rare breeds. 2 of those are gone. But yeah, these are everything on the shelf is barrel proof. Some of our favorite whiskeys belong here. Basically that line, and then this line, and then the bunkers right next to it. And then we're gonna go over to the store pick shelves.
All right, now this is where things get interesting. This is where we find out Dan's got a drinking problem.
I don't think my mic's muted at all.
So we have all of this. These are all of our store picks, either locally sourced or bought secondary, aka this exhibit here. You would think, as much as Dan talks about the 1792, there'd be more of them, but up top we got a crap ton of the old Buffalo Traces. I think there are 2 that are unopened, maybe 3. Our Russell's picks, great. Knob Creek, we've got Wild Turkey. There's even a little bit of Bland's in there. Long Road, 4 Roses. You can tell we don't do a lot of the 4 Roses. It's just not our favorite. We got 2 of them. And then you can tell the Dan section here. I mean, I don't know. You guys expect that. A little bit of Woodfords, and we got the 1792s. There's even, look at that. Look at that little feather. So I like that a lot. All of our Eagle Rares, most of these are actually, I think, Michigan picks. We've got a lot of them. Seemingly last year seemed to be a good year for us. A little Redwood. And then, oh, these beautiful 4 Roses. These are, oh my gosh. Oh, these beautiful Old Foresters. These are actually our picks, and we did. Larceny, I don't know how those are so much better than regular Larceny, but they just are. I would never drink another Larceny knowing that store picks exist of them.
Stand on that side.
No, I stand on this side.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I stand on the left.
That's what I said, dude.
Wow.
Idiot. Idiot. So stupid. This is our favorite wall in the hut. It's the coolest wall. It's actually...
This one evolved wildly different than we thought it was going to.
Yeah, I built 3 shelves initially. These are all donated
3
bottles.
3 shelves this big.
These are all donated bottles to the channel. There's a bunch of samples on here right now. But yeah, every one of these bottles behind us has been donated to us by somebody in our awesome and amazing and incredible community. So Austin Hubbard, outside of this one larceny,
he's got a shelf.
all of this is from Austin Hubbard. Wes is working on a shelf for himself as well. So we appreciate all of the love. G to the M has sent us monster bottles.
I was just gonna say G to the M is one of the ones that has sent us some
hitters.
Shit that we can't even touch.
We got a couple decanters. ADHD Whiskey gave us our birthday decanter.
That right there, that's a birthday decanter.
That was the 1989 with whiskey in it, which is actually clear over there, which we can consume and not die.
It looks safe to drink.
Yeah, it's been amazing. So this shelf and this culmination of bottles has been given to us by you guys, and that part
amazing.
Is the coolest thing in the world. So
our community just continues to just evolve and be awesome.
Blow us away. Yeah.
Like the love that we get from you guys, thank you so much.
It's the coolest thing in the world, and we are super appreciative. But yeah, this has grown into one of those things that we were excited to get a bottle, and we still are the coolest thing in the world.
It's like a kid on their first Christmas where they can open their presents themselves.
Yeah, this set was built as the live stream set, so we had something a little bit separate from our normal set. Yeah. Initially, I put together literally three 3-foot shelves for the donated bottles. And then the store picks were around it. So that was our old live stream wall setup. Yeah. So this whole live stream set has just been turned into donated bottles because you guys are absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. So thank you guys. Thank you all for all of this. Some of these bottles are completely unobtainable by us.
I would be remiss to say the fact that the old GVM didn't send us some actual kryptonite right there. Yeah.
Little dusty turkey action, sir. All the way from a different country. Yeah. So,
and not one word on the back of this is in English.
It's whatever they speak in Belgium. So, some of our favorite bottles are on these shelves, and that's because of you guys. These are bottles that honestly, without paying secondary prices, we can't touch.
No.
We'll never find and will not obtain. Some of them don't even come to the States. Some don't. No. That didn't obviously come to the country. So, needless to say, we appreciate you guys. You guys have made this happen.
It's been, I think we've said it 1,000 times over again, that this has become something we never thought it was going to be. Yeah. But it's just been awesome the whole time.
It's been a wild ride. Yeah. So, this is normally the live stream set. The barrel has been moved, so there was some room in here to shoot this video. But we're the Bourbon Junkies. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the love and support. It's very clear and obvious.
I gotta tell you, I don't even have to say comment, subscribe. Yeah. The people watching this video are here for that.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Proof
Thanks for being here.
Is in this damn community.
Cheers.